Hey guys, I'm Martin Unix. Guys, today I'm gonna bring you an amazing tutorial. Guys, today we are going to do amazing lock restoration. So welcome guys. Alright, now guys, we have done the washing. Now our tutorial is gonna consist of certain chapters. Guys, part 1 of our restoration journey, we are going to deal with the parting. We're going to deal with the parting. Guys, as you can see, we have already lost our parting, so we are going to do with the parting. Secondly guys, we are going to repair the thinning locks. You can have a look. We are going to repair the thinning locks. Then we are going to deal with the length. Somehow we'll try as much as possible to levelize our locks. Thereafter guys, we'll do the retwist. Then we shall do the finishing kick, which is the styling part of it. So let's begin guys, let's begin. All right, step number 1 guys, we are going to pump in some moisture. So we are going to do leave-in treatment on our hair. Guys, after applying the leave-in treatment, try and massage so that you can distribute the leave-in treatment evenly. Considering that our lock strands and some color, guys, we also need to pump in some essential nutrients which can help our restoration journey. Welcome to part 1 of our lock restoration journey. Guys, we are going to do the parting so that we can have a clean parting before we do the rest of the corrections on our locks. You can have a look how the ingrowths are. You can have a look on this side, and some of the lock strands have already fallen off, like this one. So we are going to attach other lock strands. Alright, part 1 guys, parting, so that we can restore the original parting. Try and trim some of the strands so that they can fall off the main strand. So we are just trying to remaster our original parting. I know it's kind of tedious work guys, but we'll try as much as possible to make it quick. Can have a look guys, we have left out some protective growth. We are going to do 4 strands, so let's begin. Number 1, this strand here. So this is the ingrowth. Unlike what we did on our previous tutorial guys, today we are going to do instant crochet, and I'm going to be using this double hooked crochet tool, which is 0.5 mm. So let's do so. Just attach your ingrowths to the main strand using your crochet tool, that way. And let's do the final lock strand at the neck area. Just attach the ingrowths to the main strand at certain length, then use your crochet. This time around I'm gonna use the single hooked crochet tool. It's advisable guys to leave behind a protective growth, because if you're not mastered well your crocheting technique, you might end up plucking the hair strands off from the scalp, hence hurting your client. Alright, now we have sectioned the back part into 4 strands. Let's continue. So pick your crochet tool, guys, as usual. If you wanna know more about the crocheting part, guys, I have so many tutorials that I've done there before about crocheting, so kindly revisit my channel for such. But for the sake of our beginners, guys, and those who are new on my channel, I'm gonna elaborate further on my next strand. After this, guys, I will talk about the crocheting part of it. Let's first attach the loose hair on this particular strand. And have a look, guys. Now this is just working miracles. Next portion. So let's attach the loose hair strands to the main strand using the crochet tool. Guys, I had promised to talk about the crochet. Now what happens whenever you're using this crochet tool is that the crochet tool basically has some hooks. For instance, this one, guys, you can have a look, just some hooks, and this is double hooked crochet tool. So what happens, guys, is that we usually create micro loops whenever we are doing the crochet. Thereby we go ahead and complete such loops. Now by doing so, guys, we end up tangling the hair more, thereby coming up with this LOC strand. Right, guys, on this part, considering that we have a large gap at the left side, now this strand seems to be thin, so we are going to borrow some hair strands from this strand which seems to be thick, and we shall also enlarge such strand using some hair strands from this portion here. So let's do so, guys. Borrow some strands from this part. Let's borrow. Before you cut off the strands, make sure you plug them a little bit just to extend your benefit of length up to that level. Now you can cut off. This is a true hair restoration, guys. Comb out, then attach it. What happens, guys, whenever you go in and pull out your crochet, it comes out with some micro loops. You can have a look. These are some of the micro loops. Then you don't let go the micro loops. Guys, you twist your LOC strand in a clockwise manner, that way absorbing the length of those smaller strands which pertains the micro loops. Then plug in your crochet inside, picking more strands, thereby going ahead and completing the previous micro loops. Now that's the process which usually happens whenever you are pushing your crochet to and fro. That way, that's the process which happens. So it doesn't matter how you have mastered your crocheting method, guys. Everyone can attain results having the knowledge about what happens whenever you are doing the instant method. Another point to reiterate on, guys, let's do so on the next strand, because it seems we are through with this one. And have a look. The LOC strands are back to the main strand. So since we had borrowed some hair strands from this thick lock strand to the thin one, just to enlarge the thin lock strand, guys, we are going to borrow some hair strands from the adjacent side in order to maintain our volume on the next lock strand. That way, guys. Now let's attach the lock strands to the main lock strand slowly by twisting your crochet in a clockwise manner. And just to reiterate on what we have just said, first and foremost, guys, subscribe to my channel if you are new here, like my work, comment and share to your friends. You can as well, guys, choose, or else you can consider to join membership as a way of supporting the channel. Share my work to your friends, guys. Let's do the final. So let's attach this particular hair strands to the main lock strand. Now I'm gonna attach them first before I begin crocheting the hair towards the roots. So you can have a look, guys, our sectioning. If you can just twist the lock strands a little bit so that you can have a look on what we are talking about. Let's twist the lock strands a little bit. That way. Now that's our sectioning. Guys, we are going to do the same to the rest of the lock strands. Guys, you can have a quick look on what I've just done. You can have a look, guys. When we talked about parting, this is what I've been doing. You can have a look. Both sides, guys, and the work is highly recommendable. Guys, now it's just that you can't show each and every content due to time factor, but I'm just going to give you a recap of what I'm undergoing through the sectioning part. So we are going to section, but you'll have to bear with me, guys. I'm gonna apply some speed on such. So I just wanna give you a recap of what I've just been doing on the sectioning part. It's kind of tedious, guys. So some strands will be lost while we replace some of the strands which seems to be weak. So let's do that, guys, all together. Wow, imagine, guys, that's what I was going through down there. Now we are going to attach these loose hair strands to the main strand, and on the way, guys, like at this part, you can see some of the strands are placed in an organic manner. So we are going to deal away with some of the strands, leaving behind some strands. Over a long period of wrong maintenance, guys, my model lost the parting. We're doing a clean parting, guys, to restore confidence to our model, as well as restoring the lock strands to the best form. So let's go ahead, guys. Let's begin here, guys. You need to see what I'm going through. So part your hair, pick the loose hair, then attach the loose hair to the main lock strand using your crochet, using your instant crochet tool. And have a look, even before doing many rounds, the first round the lock strand seems to be attached to the main lock strand. That way. Let's repeat. There is always a chance for correction. Now, this one might tend to be difficult to our beginners, but I think this tutorial is more helpful to our pro stylists. So for our beginners, guys, you need to revisit my channel. Have a look on most of my videos, which gives that beginning touch. Up your game, then you'll with the time find yourself at this level. So alright, now guys, here we are going to lose one of the lock strands. I'm going to identify the lock strand which seems to be out of place. This one, we're going to cut off this lock strand. So let's subdivide the section to the rest of the lock strands which I've just left out. Due to the parting on the scalp and the sectioning for our lock strands, we also need to be considerate on the hair density as well as texture. So let's attach this. All right. Now let's attach for a slowed down version of instant crocheting. Guys, remember to visit the channel, go back on my channel and trace some of the videos. Remember guys to subscribe to my channel, like my work, comment positively just to encourage our beginners. You can share my work to the world, guys, if you like. If you want to support my channel, guys, hit the join button. Kindly join membership to support my journey of transforming the society. So I've just been twisting the lock strands intentionally, guys, to give a clean view of what I'm doing. Up to this part, you can have a quick look on what we have just done on both sides, the right side and the left side, and this is wonderful, guys. On the parting, it's wow. This is what I've been doing, guys. On the locking part, we shall do an interlock just to manage the protective growth. And guys, on this part there are more to show. I just feel that we should manage our time well. Since there are more to share, I need to show this part on the next tutorial, because I need to show how to manage the thinning locks. For instance, we have one of the thinning locks here. This one, you can have a look. We need to show how to manage this thinning lock on this particular tutorial of restoring the locks. So guys, this is our finishing part on this particular video. Alright guys, this was part 1 of our styling. Now we are going to meet in part 2 of the styling, whereby I'm going to elaborate further on how to manage thinning locks, as well as attaching the locks which we are already lost. So, and as well guys, we are going to show another part which will be the finishing kick of interlocking. So kindly feel free to share my work, comment on my work guys, like, subscribe if you are new on my channel. You can as well guys consider joining membership. Keep sharing. Thank you guys, and let's meet in part 2 of our styling.